And of course, this is the grind, the best in TNT music. Yo, should be Chromatics, DJ Kidane, Sarai in the building. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to it, another episode of The Grind. And we would like to welcome our special guest into the building. Goes by the name of Shumba.
Shumba. Yeah.
What's good, brother?
Just cool vibes.
Idea, just cool.
Vibes.
Enjoying the music as always.
Nice.
Since we first started getting your music and, you know, your music was being sent to us, I mean, and like every joint so far has been incredible.
Yeah,
You
thanks,
know what I
man.
mean?
Thanks for that.
No problem. No problem. And I want to reiterate to some artists out there, right? Right, Soraya? Let's reiterate to some artists out there. The reason why we didn't bring you on one time, ma'am can attest, is like we like to build a catalog for an artist. Because we want people, when you're listening to this show, it being all local, we want people to buy into artists and really say, wow, boy, that man full up on music. So it's not just one tune they're going to listen to, two tunes. So you have 3 songs in full rotation right here on The Grind.
And it's like, look how things just happen, because that's the reason I do those 4 songs so quickly behind each other now.
Right.
Because I wanted to have that catalog, you know? So it's so funny that you saying that now. So you see how things are just mesh now.
Well, right, true, you know what I mean? So, because, I mean, enough times, you know, people, you come and you do an interview and there's one song. And then, you know, have a nice day and you never play a song again. Right, but we're trying to build something here, and I'm glad that, you know, you and yourself trying to build something for yourself as an artist. But I want to go back because you're a man out there a long time.
Yeah.
For right.
A while. Yeah,
you know
been
what I mean?
some time, yeah.
But I want to really kind of get into rather. You know, how you were introduced to music and what made you choose, you know, writing?
Well, I would say, I guess it was always something that was just a part of me. But that love for music, I think, come from just being around it all the time. So my brother had his type of music he used to like to listen to, well, you know. Mommy used to say, oh, don't let she hear him playing that kind of vibes, right? Okay. Hip-hop, he used to like real hip-hop. Hardcore back then, shady. Even like when 50 Cent was raining, like all them times, he used to be listening to that kind of music, now that hip-hop music. And my father was always a reggae man.
Right.
So it's one or the other I hear, write you. And I always like the vibe. So even, I don't know if some people could go as far back as like the, remember them tape? Like the tapes that you could have put in the recorder radio on them. And you could record over it.
Right,
like a cassette record, right? So, Walkman days and things.
Yeah.
So, all back then, like, you'd be recording little things and playing it back and hearing yourself. So, and funny enough, this is the first time I pull back that memory, you know, using the cassettes and recording over it. So, it's since then, you know, so just hearing it all the time, constantly, it just built my interest in it. And in primary school.
And then how did you get into like writing? Actually saying, I gonna write my own songs.
That was just how to say, well, like in school, in secondary school, really, because I think I started writing probably like secondary school, early like Form 1, Form 2.
All right.
If I go back to them right now, I'm not that proud, but I started there now. That's where to start, you know. I used to like writing poems. I always liked writing poems. And like even when the English teacher gave a composition, I'd ask him if I could do a poem instead, and he used to give me that blight to do it.
Okay.
Right? And I think it was a day I was just home by myself, and I was like, I gonna try to write a song. Like it legit was just like that. I gonna try to write a song. I write the song. In school after football, and we walking down, I singing it for my partners, man, saying, boy, that bad boy.
Right.
And you know, from there, I just keep entering little competitions in the library with knowledge and thing. Okay. And it just keep going from there, you know. And I just get a love for it now. I really love, a true passion for it, and just keep going behind it, you know.
So, I mean, when you started off, what were you writing? Hip hop or dancehall?
When I started off was reggae.
Reggae. Like real.
Yeah.
Reggae.
Straight reggae.
Okay.
And I think one of the first producers I used to be working with was Flippo.
Alright,
Flippo, yeah.
Shout out Flippo. Azaria, as he is now called.
Azaria now.
Yeah.
But back then, I mean, he was rapping and all. That was when he was doing hip-hop music.
Right.
So, that was where, I think, before that I recorded a song, but there's where I really started do more than one song. There's where I do a couple songs and really started really dive into music at that point now. And well, by that point, I was writing everything. But it was mostly reggae at that point. Yeah.
Right, and then a few years ago you had a song, a collaboration.
Yeah.
I think it was with Bashi and
Limerick.
Limerick. Shout
Yeah,
out Limerick,
shout
wherever
out
he is
Lee.
there. And that song actually got a good bit of forward at the point in
Yeah,
time.
it did get a nice little play.
Yeah,
you know?
and what do you think you learned from that experience? Because I remember it did get a nice little rotation, and then you know how it go. You know, sometimes they don't really follow up on the love now.
Right.
You dig? So what you think, you know, from then to now, what you learned from that bringing into this new crop of music that you're producing?
I mean,
Because I guess that would have been your first exposure to like radio
that
play
much
and
love,
rotation
yeah.
and yeah.
Yeah, that it is true. If it's one thing, like I was in love with the quality of that song. Like when I hear it, it wasn't like, hey, this ain't song up to pie. It was like, yeah, this song, and like when people hear it, it's like, for real.
Yeah.
And Lee touched the hook real nice too. So I was really in love with that song, honestly. And one thing I see too, and I being real, like I know because of the fact that it had somebody popular on it to help get people
Propel it.
eyes on it.
Right.
That is what helped propel it a little bit sooner.
Okay.
And well, I guess at that point, once you put it in the spotlight and people will actually listen and like, oh, alright, this sound good. You know what I mean? Because sometimes they don't even listen. So it was a good experience, and I see how you could, you know, kind of play the game and play the route and just kind of get a nice idea of how this go.
In the
Other
industry,
experiences too,
Right.
but you know, everything is a learning experience. So that was one of them too.
Right,
Yeah.
no doubt. So we have 3 songs we're gonna showcase tonight.
Yeah.
Right. And this we've been playing all 3, but we're gonna get into. Let's get into Make It. Right, Kidane. So there's another one. Shumba is our guest right here in the building. When we come back, we talk about this song and a couple other. I believe you have a project that's coming out soon, or is it?
Well, I have some coming soon. I have a lot coming soon.
All right. Well, when we come back, we will talk about all of that, right?
Yeah.
This is Shumba, our special guest in the building.
Yeah.
Track is called Make It. I love this one, yeah?
Oh, 868, it's all about the grind.
The phone would never make it. Through the struggle, but me had to face it. Thank God, so me come true, me come true. Ooh, eh.
So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, that's the sounds of our special guest in the building. Goes by the name of Shumba. We just heard 2 tracks from him back to back. We heard Victory and, of course, this one, Make It.
Make it.
Right. So give us a little information on, you know, where the inspiration on this song. I mean, kind of self-explanatory, but, you know?
I mean, this song, I was legit just chilling outside,
Yeah.
holding a vibe outside, and I saw my mom passing by, you know, and she was actually going down the road in the grocery, and the grocery that we used to call Back to Basics, which is a grocery like on the flatter tongue.
Yeah.
I think most tongue and environs people would know about
Back
Back
to
to
Basic,
Basic.
yeah.
Like. So just her saying that, she going back to basic. I was just like I was just saying on there, and I was actually vibing a bit, and it just started coming to me, the Back to Basic. That's it, man. I'm to go back to basic. So you know we money at basic. Wish I could have say whole 10 grand. I just started go into how I feel. You know what I mean? And this song is legit just how I feel. And when I say never would I never make it, it's not a knock what you going through or what you went through. It's just that you ever hear like you hear somebody complain about something and you're like, boy, you know, like sometimes even older people just do that, and they'll be like, you should consider where you have a blessing now.
True.
When they compare it to certain situations, you know what I mean? And even if it, in reality, like how you just know some bad is if you compare it to good or better than. So it's always a comparison kinda. So
I tell people that every day is like, you know, when anytime that you're feeling in that position, I just be like, just look around you.
yeah,
You know
that
what I mean?
things
And you will see people in quote unquote worse positions than you.
way worse.
Yeah.
Way worse.
You know what I mean?
And you could kind of use those things to strengthen you too.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? When you look
Exactly.
around and say, well, probably you are going through not that bad. You know? And that's just where it was coming from. Where it was like, you know, it's almost like you're talking about some people who complain, and it's like, if you're complaining about that, what will happen if you go through these things now? So it was just kind of me just being in my feelings and saying how I feel, you know. So that's what the song was really about. So every word was just 100
Facts.
100 facts. Yeah, every word.
All right, word. So we were talking about, you say you have a few things coming, but I was asking about a project. Do you have any sort of, because I mean, as I say, you released 4 songs
Right.
in a slew.
Right.
So what is it? Is a plan for EP or album? Or?
EP, yeah.
Right.
So it's an EP and I'm calling it Mova. I'm from Mova.
Right, because I
Yeah.
saw it coming and I think there's some teaser artwork out. Or
Yeah,
something?
we have a teaser artwork out.
Right. Okay.
And-
because I went to search for it because I thought it was out already now.
Right.
You know, but well, clearly it's not.
Well, the project was advertised and the songs were dropped one by one.
Right.
So now all 4 songs are out. I kind of push them all as a package now.
Okay.
And the EP is entitled Mover because I just wanted to embrace all the good and the bad that come with Mover, you know.
Right.
Just show them that Mover are good things, and Mover been showing them that Mover are good things. It's
Right.
not the first,
Mhm.
but I on that train too, you know. So that's the reason for calling that EP Mover, you know, just to soar that Mover flag high, you know.
No.
Yeah.
No. So how would you define your style? Because is like dancehall or what would you say it is?
Well, what I would say is most of the songs that I've released is mostly dancehall vibe. What I plan to do though is start fusing it with a sort of R&B vibe. So one of the songs has a little flavor of that, but I want to fuse it up, which is Boss.
All right.
A song by the name Boss, right?
Right, which we're trying to. We might play it. We got it. We'll play it after this. Right. So good segue.
Yeah. So that song have a little more sing in it, a little sweeter, and I want to venture into that side of dancehall more now.
Right.
You know, give you a little more of that sweet side, because that's the vibe I like. That's the vibe I like. That's the vibe I love. And I have a couple projects like that. One we have a chow virgin money. 868. He always fight me down, boy. But really see song, every time there's a song, he say, boy, don't send me this, boy. Send me the next song, boy. You know, so I have a couple joints there that I think you're gonna love. You know, and that's
ready. Any scheduled release for the album, like time frame you're looking at? That EP?
Time frame?
Well, basically, so the EP is gonna be these 4 songs.
correct, is right.
Okay.
So the EP is just these 4 songs. So I just kind of I will package them a little more.
Maybe you should just throw in one more as you release the EP. I'm just saying.
That's not a bad idea.
Right? But
Right.
I mean, as it go, these 4 songs are dope. You know?
For sure. So as it go, these is the 4. I might contemplate. So they make sense.
So you can send them for one. You use that as your single
Right.
to promote the EP. Alright, and EP have all these 4 that you already released
Really?
already. So you use that one to send them a little bit of marketing there. And I'm just I will go charge you for that. Right?
I mean, well, I have a couple in the bag, so
Right.
just ready and waiting to shoot and release. You know.
All right, cool. So let's get into this one as you just talked about it, a little dancehall R&B vibes. The name of this track is called Boss, and it's off of the upcoming EP from Shumba, entitled Mova.
868, it's all about the grind. On next.
Who said get them in live? Yeah? Shumba in the building.
Anything you want, just send her. Go to the end for you, yeah. Goalkeeper me defend for you. They can't this ya. How you do it could I never get. Say they good but only time me go leave at me funeral. True you not get where to know what that man. Nah study what them send. Me go travel all valley all end for you, yeah. Can me coulda wire, but yeah. Nah study what them say. Me go travel all valley all end for you. Can me coulda wire friends and but you me want.
Get him.
Hey, enough girl ready. Yeah. But you me why you the boss, yeah. My girl, Addy, you the boss, girl. Hey, you the boss, After me mama, girl, you in charge, yeah. Don't make them charge you up. Them a chat about a life full of talking, yeah. Them know I see we driving, Them know where we live, we best life, Bad mind we all the spiteful son. I make the dirty mouth tie you up, yeah. Make go travel all valley all end for you. But
Now study wa. Me go travel all valley island for you. But
Next verse now.
yeah. Enough gal waddy. Hey. But are you me why you the boss now? Hey. Yeah. But are you? Girl now study them. The why you believe, girl now study them. Girl you are the boss. Girl you are the boss. I'm not lie. Me go travel all valley all. Yeah.
Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, live in the building. That's the sounds of Shumba.
Correct is right.
Track is called Boss. Well, we ain't played this one on the grind yet. But that was live.
So there's like fresh thing.
Why is she watching me? So, what I mean, yeah, fresh thing. We wanted the premiere. You know what I mean? Special thing, right. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, artist is called Shumba. We just heard 3 joints from him. We're gonna close off with this one, but before we do that, so what's upcoming next? You said you have a few things. So is this you have EP Mover coming? Anything else you wanna let the people know about?
Upcoming, I'm not announcing like any like package projects like EP or album or anything yet, but I have a couple joints. The next thing I want to release should be my birthday next month, 16th November.
Right. 16th of November.
So I ain't put no dates yet, but that's what I want to do. I want to get them something on my birthday so they go and celebrate with me.
And what's the feedback been like online so far?
Thus far with these tracks, it's been nice. It's been good. Of course, before you reach the point where it's like boom, everything blow up, you always want more. So that hunger for more there, I just pushing. I just wanna, like, I wasn't even like focused on not saying I don't love who's supporting the music, but I wasn't even like focused on that. I just wanted to get content out there, who listening, hear it, see the versatility, hear the quality of the music, you know, and hear the content now. So it was just, these songs was just about playing out music, because it's been a while since I put out music. And well, I put out a couple soca joints, but it's been a while since I put out this kind of stuff, which is the stuff that I really in love with now, you know. And I just want to get some out there and just so people start hearing the name again and just keep beating it from there.
Last week when Abdiel was here too as well, he mentioned your name a couple times in terms of working, and a couple other people have always mentioned your name. So is that something that you also do, like, you know, you keep yourself around creatives and in writing sessions?
Yeah,
and
well,
stuff like that?
I write. So I've been writing soca a while now. So like most of Abdiel joins this year is me and him write them. I have a couple coming for this year too.
What, for the carnival?
Yeah, the place done out, but
alright.
yeah, but I have a couple coming. We didn't reach there yet.
Yeah.
But I have a couple joints coming with some artists. Thus far I've written for 5 Star, Marshall, Patrice Roberts,
Nice.
Ricardo Drew, Dev, it had Abdiel, of course,
Right.
Destra. So
Right, so anybody listening, how can somebody contact you on your social media or contact management?
yeah, contact management, Alacrity Management, right? That's
Alacrity.
ALACRITY.
I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't want to tell you.
Alacrity.
Alacrity.
Yeah. So reach out to Alacrity Management to get on to me. Also, all my social media is Shumba Music. So that Shumba is SHUMBA. Music, normally spelled MUSIC, of course. So you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, even SoundCloud with Shumba Music, you know.
Everything is one thing.
Shumba correct,
Music.
is right. And well, any inquiries, hit up management.
No doubt, no doubt. All right, so anything else you want to leave with the people before you go? We're going to leave them with this one here, which is called Work Hard. You know what I
Y'all
mean?
make sure and check out the video for those songs, because each one of them have a video presentation.
A music video.
For sure.
Right.
Each one of them
I know
have,
Work Hard
well,
has.
except Boss.
Right.
But actually have a video for it coming.
Nice.
You know? And I don't want to forget, so shout out my team, the Nation Music Group. They behind the music. Yeah, I behind the writing, I behind the delivery and everything. But for everything to come together, that's the team. Shout out to Mavericks also. That's a video guy I'm working with. Shout out to Jason, a video guy I've been working with over time. So anybody, if I forget your name, you know it's love. You know it's love. You know how this go.
Yeah. Don't worry, you'll be back. You can get some book from them and then you come back and next
bless
time
up everybody and plenty more to come.
Right.
You dig? Stay tuned. Shumba.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Shumba right here.
Yeah.
And we close it off with this one. Track is called Work Hard. It have a line in this called We Work Hard and We Grind Smart.
For sure.
So we stay. Let's get into DJ Kidane.
The road look rough, but me look up often.